Looking for a place to shine? Are you ready? Want Georgians' eyes on you? So let's go. Good Morning Georgia is here. Start your day the Georgia way. Want attention for your brand? Broadcast today only on Good Morning Georgia. Contact us today. Email us at info@thecommunicationsmd.com or call on 770-421-5598.
Tune in to Good Morning Georgia. Join hosts Audrey Bell Kearney and Derek J. Wilson.
Oh, I'm sitting like, what's happening? I'm totally blacked out. Oh, good morning, Georgia.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing? How we doing?
Day here in Georgia's hump day.
Hump,
Hump to the hump to the hump day.
Hump
You
day.
have made it to the
hump day. Got all the bottles of lube.
You stupid. You stupid. I ain't even gonna feed into that conversation. I'll leave it right there.
Got all thousands.
You know, it's so sad. You know, when I think about like the good they could be doing, and they just do stuff that really makes them think they're blah blah blah. Here's my thing: I don't care what you do in your personal business; it's your business. It's when you harm people that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, when you do things because you can do so many great things. And I'm not saying Bobby maybe he was doing not so great things. That's why he's in this. It has nothing to do with the $1,000 of blue, right? Look, at least shouldn't. That's what you do. But at the end of the day, now he's there facing. I didn't even look at it.
Got a RICO charge. Boy, they are handing out RICOs like they are lollipops, boy.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I couldn't even watch R. Kelly. I was so disappointed when he did it. Now to see Puff, I can tell you one thing. If my other favorite rapper does, if they say anything about him, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Like I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Well, look. Anywho, let's get to today's weather.
Yeah, what's the weather? I'm freezing right now. I feel like it's snowing here. I'm freezing.
Oh God. 77 in Blairsville, 80 in Gainesville, 85 in Rome, 83 in Atlanta, 84 in LaGrange. Now let's go down south. 88 in Columbus, 87 in Albany, 86 in Macon, 86 in Valdosta, 84 in Brunswick, and 87 in Savannah. So it's safe to say that we will be out of the 90s. You said something about the time change. What does the time change happen?
I think it goes back in October. I don't think it's now.
Yeah, isn't it around Halloween?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. You know, people are excited about that. They're excited about a whole lot of stuff. They're like, time is ready to go. What do they call? Fall back.
Fall back. Yeah, I like it when it stays lighter, longer.
Me too.
I like when it's 8 o'clock and I'm still can go outside and do some yard work or whatever, you know, or go walking because it's cool and the sun is not out as in full force. And so let's jump into some national / Georgia news. Tim Walz was in the state yesterday. He went to a soul food restaurant and it touched his soul. Yesterday as he make his rounds through Georgia while VP Harris, she was in Pennsylvania. They spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania. She was in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is a swing state.
Georgia.
I know. They got to fight again. They got an uphill battle against Georgia because we over here doing the most.
They doing the most. They are. We are. But yeah, so she was she did an interview in Pennsylvania for the National Black Journalism Association. Was it NABJ? Broadcast Journalism. So National Association of Black Journalism. I think that's NABJ.
Probably so.
Yeah. So she did interview them yesterday, and you know, they talked about her fight for getting or needing to get black men votes. And you know, I'm surprised that they say a large number of black men there are saying they're supporting Trump. So That cost.
Who said that?
The NABJ.
They said a large number of what?
A large number of black men are saying that they are supporting
But why?
Trump.
I just can't. Ooh, okay, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. But I just don't understand why. Like, he talks so bad about us. You know, he talks so bad about, and black men probably especially. He talks so bad about black people, and then they want to support him. I just okay, well, whatever. Hey, to each his own. Whatever they got going on, maybe they think he's a man, so both of them make them man. Now they, but go ahead, do your thing.
He a manly
Not
man.
get that wax off your tongue.
It said,
That's right.
That's how you
that's why I hate talking about this stuff, because it riles me up, because I just don't understand like the mindset.
So the reporter, so it was a panel. It was multiple people that was interviewing her, VP Harris at the NABJ, and one of them, last name was Daniels. He Harris about polls showing a growing number of black men supporting Trump, and as a result, what her message may be to. So her response was, I think operate from the assumption that black men I think it's very important are in anybody's black men or any other voting got our vote. So I'm working black men are in the vote, not assuming that I have it because I am black.
Good answer.
You know. And so I would say that's probably the first time I actually heard her say that I am like directly. But I thought it was but then she added, which was the case.
Well, that's true. You can't, because
you can't look at people and judge them sometimes. I mean, I've been saying I didn't see people that I can tell what they were. You know. Yeah, but
she can't pass.
She just as black as anybody else.
Right. That's
true. Yeah, she can't. But so the one thing that she did say that people realize that before she was the top of the ticket, because she did say that, it's not in this article, but I heard it when I watched it. She said that even before she was on the top of the ticket, she was going around the country, doing those economic tours, talking, you know, because she came to Atlanta 2-3 times before she was even on the top of the ticket, talking about economic development, black businesses, you know, and everybody know Atlanta is the mecca for black businesses. Governor Kemp just announced Monday that the state of Georgia is number one for business, period. And it makes sense. I guarantee you that the number in Atlanta amongst black minority business was pushing the whole state of being number one for business. They're not going to say that. They're not going to say that publicly. But we all know people at chambers like ours that are black led chambers as well as black chambers. We all know that we're out here with with our small businesses. And and so kudos. So we should walk around with a badge too, because we are part of Georgia's business.
Yes, small businesses are, and then there's a statement they say all the time: small businesses are the engine and make America great. They are make America grow. They're economic development arm. There are more small businesses that employ people than large businesses. So there you go. Listen, it's that time, y'all. It's that time. She got to win the vote. In the meantime, you got to get out and vote. If you are interested in becoming a poll worker, polls officials on next Monday, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., you can go and become a poll worker in Gwinnett County. If you're interested in becoming, you can apply Monday, September 23rd, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. They need poll workers. I get it, and it's scary. They need you to come out and support. They need you to come out and be poll workers. They need people to be able to get people in and out. They need all that. But is it scary? Yes. It's scary right now because we don't know how mindsets are. They are acting crazy. As a matter of fact, The election director from Cobb County and Atlanta suburb, where votes would be fiercely contested in this year's presidential race, recently organized a 5-hour training. Guess what? And it's focused on safety. It's focused on safety because they got panic buttons and bulletproof glass. Ain't that crazy? This is how they're paying for an election in 2024 with panic buttons and bulletproof glass.
Bulletproof glass. I just drop you a link. I don't know if we can put it on the screen, but
this is where we are right now. It is crazy. People they want to go out and do the things they want to do to support the election and make sure it's fair and all that. But now they got to put up bulletproof glass. That's horrible. But anyway, they need your support. They need help. They need poll workers. For more information about how to become a poll worker in Gwinnett County, go to GwinnettCounty.com/hiring poll official. GwinnettCounty.com/hiring poll official.
I'm gonna do one better because they're looking for poll workers all over the state of Georgia, not in just Gwinnett County.
He just cut me off. I didn't see all of the state. I would have happily have said that. Right now, GwinnettCounty.com/hiring poll officials.
They are hiring poll workers all over the state, and I put to drop this link
Go ahead and tell me about it then, bro.
in a second.
Let them know.
But you, so that's be a poll worker. That's to check your status to see. So you make sure you're registered. Make sure they have your address, your telephone, your name correct. Go to mvp.sos.ga.gov. And I guess let me drop the link right there. Bam. And because
pull it up and give them the website and stuff so they can go. Can they find it from the MVP SOS website?
I think so, but I just dropped it. But so this is the website you can go to sign up to be a poll worker anywhere in the state. It's the SOS website, sos.ga.gov/forms/security. There we go. You want me to send it separate without all that extra?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what, now you know how they say. So if you go to the website, it's secure vote survey. So, they pump this up. Yeah. So if you want to be a poll worker anywhere in the state, but as she said, Gwinnett is doing something Monday. If you want to learn more about what's going on in your county, you can just reach out to each one of your county's election sites or the elections department. But
and be sure you're on the voter roll. If you're not sure whether or not you're on the roll, go to mvp.sos.ga.gov. Make sure you're on the voter roll. Vote early if you can. This way you'll have time to fix any problems that may arise during this election. We have some crazy stuff going on. Like they're worried about having like this new board of election people for the state of Georgia, and they're saying that we have these people, they decided to change voting rules at the last minute. Who's going to stop them?
The Republican House and Senate of Georgia, the powers from the Secretary of State. So
really,
that's why he, I don't even think he's on the board anymore.
See, that kind of stuff. So we're fighting a fight right now. So
well,
the states who have decent people in their states that doing fair elections, we hope that our candidate can swing them states.
Well, he since he stood up against Trump, that was like his punishment. They removed his.
Because he got some integrity. He got some.
And mind you, that's his own party. He's a Republican.
We already found out a lot of them don't have no ethics and no integrity. We see that every day on TV when they get up there and say stuff. No integrity. I'm talking about zilch. But you know what's crazy, Derek? I don't even think they care because the people that it matter to is just like them.
Right.
Like the people with no integrity, it doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks about them. They could care less because they wouldn't do the things and say the things they say. What matters to them is the people that matter to them.
Right. And they're gonna continue to do what's best for their base.
And so we can talk to be blue in the face or black. It doesn't matter.
I don't think
even though it ignore me to no end. Wait, that just reminded me. Did you see? Okay, I'm sure you saw this. So I was looking at one of the sites. One of the sites is funny. So one of the sites said Do you remember what Kamala was doing? Did you see the part where Kamala was doing? She was talking about. She was about to say Miss, and she kind of her lip was trembling, and
Oh,
she had to remember. The one that's like had me dying, and everybody was. I was like, yeah, 'cause she was really about to say that.
I wonder what she was about to say though. You think so? She was about to say something, and she had to catch herself.
She had to catch us. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. She's like, I was. We know what she said without hearing her. Like, yeah, we know what she said. Like this,
And
and
so,
she had.
uh,
No, it was
yeah, she
crazy.
had to contain herself.
She did. She had
But
to be
continue
respectful.
with some national headline news, and we're gonna talk about this briefly. Um, the assassination attempt. They keep, so they keep on trying to paint the picture that Democrats are fueling this fire of violence. JD Vance said calling a candidate fascist can lead to violence. And so referring to, I guess, Biden and Harris and Walls, whatever, calling Trump a fascist or whatever. But the interesting part about the two attempts, they both were registered Republicans.
Yeah.
Like now, I think the argument will have more ground if these were like, Democrats, even independents were out here taking shots. But when you got people within your own party, I think that's an in-house issue.
But yeah, but we talked about that yesterday. I feel like people who are taking shots at him, they are upset because even though they may vote along certain party lines, you are really upset in the way they live. You're upset in the way they could potentially get, their money to live off of, and as we know, even though you are one party or the other one, does not mean that you don't like certain people. We know that already. So we
Right.
got friends and family, and we're around us. We just vote along this line. We don't want to see them hurt.
Right.
We don't want to see them in danger. We don't want to see that. I don't care what if you're my friend, you're my friend. We not. I don't disagree with hell. I don't disagree with some people in my family. So,
Right.
if you vote one way and I vote another way, we can still sit down and have a good time, laugh, that's fine. So you don't know what's going through these people's mind. You hearing people talk and you're upset and they want to blame the party, blame the person on y'all side he started all this. Up until he was the president, we did not have these kind of problems. We
I
did
mean,
not have them.
it's been a
Right.
while.
Even when President Obama ran, right? We weren't happy about that, but we were doing the kind of stuff they were doing.
Well, they were. I mean, they were walking around with nooses
Yeah, but
and
Derek,
they hung.
they weren't doing a lot of stuff. People just feel bold right now. They just doing bold stuff. And I really want to say something else, but I'm gonna contain myself. They're just
Contain yourself.
emboldened to just do stuff that has never happened. And they don't apologize for it. They don't have any emotions over it. It's biblical. When I think about the Bible and Revelations, I be trying not to think about that stuff, but it's biblical
Think,
right now.
man,
And,
think,
and here's the second thing. We're gonna go to commercial after this.
think it's not.
How could you be a person of God and condone all of this stuff that you heard and know is wrong? God is gonna come and blow up some churches. You hear me?
Not
Yeah,
church.
he's gonna blow them up. He's gonna blow up some stuff. And I want to say something else, but I'm trying to keep it PG. But he's gonna blow some stuff up.
Well, PG stand for parental guidance. Get your children out of here.
Yeah, he gonna blow some stuff up. You hear me? Because you talking about the Lord said and God said, and God is gonna snatch off. I'm telling you right now, you need to repent every day.
Snatch them lace fronts off.
Don't snatch them off. Because you're supposed to be a man and woman of God, and y'all condoning all of this nonsense that God is not happy with. I had someone say to me one time. I asked a question one time, and this is your litmus test, right?
Mhm.
If you could honestly say God wouldn't do that, it ain't godly.
It ain't godly.
It ain't godly. If you don't know, let's say, ask yourself. Now, if you believe that God would do it, yeah. But if you could sit back and say, yeah, I don't think God would do that.
Well, it's people got their own different beliefs and different gods.
Mindset too
So,
there. I'm just learning that folks got their own mindset, and it doesn't matter what we say, what we do.
What Janet Jackson say, doesn't matter what your friends may say.
I don't even know what song that is, but okay.
Oh man, I thought you was a Jackson fan.
I never told you that.
Yeah,
I like
the way you was crying over Tito, I thought that was your teenage crush.
I had no crush on nobody in my teenage years. If I would have had one on anybody, it would have been Jermaine. But I did not.
Not Jermaine.
Yeah, Jermaine.
Not
Don't
Jermaine.
take it personal.
Not
Take
Jermaine.
the bill.
Nobody.
Easy come, easy
No.
go. I'm like, no, because I don't have no hair on my face. Let's go to a commercial.
Bye.
Why do 70% of aspiring authors never publish their work? Because they don't have Bookpreneur. Whether you're dreaming of publishing your memoir, a children's book, or the next great novel, Bookpreneur is your go-to source. Our weekly newsletter and video show offer step-by-step guidance and insider tips to help you navigate the publishing world. Don't let your masterpiece stay hidden. Join the Bookpreneur community today and start turning pages into profit. Subscribe now at www.bookpreneur.com.
Welcome back, welcome back.
We only did one commercial?
Because I forgot to turn the other one on.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Gracious. All right. Well, look, let me, I wanted to talk about something and I can't find it.
Okay, listen, we're going to another commercial. Derek found he want to talk about.
Oh.
You sure? Because I can go to one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, it's fascinating how a magazine can capture the pulse of the world in just a few pages. I mean, think about it. Every issue is like a time capsule, a snapshot of what's happening right now. Heartland Georgia Magazine is the newly rebranded name for the former About Magazine's Gwinnett Snellville. We gather stories from every corner, from politics to pop culture, and it's all curated with intention. This magazine continues the legacy of connecting communities within Georgia, focusing on the vibrant life, culture, and businesses in the Heartland region. With an emphasis on local stories, business spotlights, community events, and lifestyle content, Heartland Georgia Magazine serves as a trusted resource for residents and visitors alike. Whether you're looking for insights into the best local dining, upcoming events, or features on influential community members, Heartland Georgia Magazine is your go-to publication for staying connected and informed about all that makes Georgia's Heartland region unique and thriving.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Crazy because Derek now is talking about like, like we still messing around. We getting better, y'all. We're getting better. Go ahead, you got a story.
Look, yeah, this is strictly for my wife because I complain and talk about her and what have you. Well, a study came out today that said coffee could be more than a morning pick-me-up, according to new research. It says a morning cup of coffee may do more than just perk you up. Moderate amounts of caffeine intake defined as about 3 cups of coffee, RT, 3 cups of coffee, well, yeah, it's a 3 cups of coffee, RT, a day, were associated with lower risk of developing cardiometabolic multi-morbidity, whatever that is. RCM is the coexistence of at least 2 CM disease, such as coronary heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. I don't think it's the way that people drink coffee. I think that's coffee black.
Wait, you saying that it helps or it doesn't help you? Oh yeah, okay. Well, me and Marie should be good then because she drink coffee and I drink tea. Tea and water. That's what I drink.
Yeah,
I drink
she
3
tear up some coffee, boy. It said moderate.
I don't even drink full glasses. Like I probably drink on an average when I'll probably take 4 ounces of tea at each meal, and then I do 8 ounces for breakfast.
You said each meal? Oh no.
Yeah. I don't drink because I do a 16-ounce cup and only drink half, and I got to pour the other half out, which is bad because I be thinking I'm gonna drink it all and I never do. I think when we go out to dinner,
They say,
and we go out to dinner, I never drink the whole glass of tea, and I always order tea. And Franklin kind of get annoyed sometimes, like he's just wasting money. Like I know, but I need something to drink.
yeah, I mean, I drink. I mean, I don't drink tea anymore, but when I used to. But they say, so should you start drinking coffee? Several studies have suggested a lower risk of diabetes. And contrary to popular wisdom, drinking caffeine and coffee is associated with experiencing a lower risk of abnormal heart rhythms. So,
Well, thank God. Let's pray for that. All right, let's keep moving this train along. The Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners on Tuesday spent more than $16 million to buy two Macy's buildings, a department store, and a furniture store, and 23 surrounding acres of the mostly vacant Gwinnett Place Mall, where a large mixed-use development is planned. Macy's will lease its stores back through early next year, but then they will close. Okay. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Macy's
Macy's will
closed?
close. Nicole Hendrickson, the county commission chairwoman, she said that the building total more than 293,000 square feet. Well, I'm glad they're gonna wait until we do our, I'm glad. I hope so. Anyway, probably this next month. So hopefully we get through all October and November. Gwinnett Women's Chamber is having two pop-ups at that Macy's for Small Business Saturday and also for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So prayerfully we'll make it through. It said, "Is this offers a prime opportunity for us?" Hendrickson told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. "This just gives us greater flexibility because Macy's in February now it was about 150 stores nationwide. Around that time, the company reached out to Gwinnett's Economic Development Office about its sale." Hendrickson said. So that's going to be a mixed-use development. I tell you, when I left Jersey, I was kind of used to that. So I was here in the country. I don't feel like I'm in the country. I don't feel like I'm in the country anymore. The purchase price is $65 million, but the cost of the bonds brings the county's total spending to a maximum of $18 million. Let me tell you something real quick. So, we do a Millions of Money series every month through the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce. And last month, we had someone there talking about how to invest, as little as $25 into the stock market. One of the things that a lot of people don't know is that when you see all this development going on around your county, your state, and your city, there are bonds that you can actually invest in to be a part of that build out. And so we are having our next workshop next month where that how to take that $25 and invest in a municipal bond. So, and I thought that was pretty interesting. We got a whole series plan about that, and that's going to be exciting because it's going to show you that yes, you may only have $20, $50, $25, $50, $100 to invest, but you could be invested in this growth that's happening where you're at. So we got a lot of good business that has happened here in Gwinnett County. I wish I had known about this early on, but I did not.
They say better late than never.
Better late than never. There it is.
Better late than never.
One last piece of news about Gwinnett County. Gwinnett County Tax Commissioner Office says growing collaboration with the Intellectual Technology Inc. and the Georgia Department of Driver Services is allowing them to expand their services for county residents. Yes. So when it's time you go with your tags, you can renew your tags. You can go ahead and get your tags renewed. They are expanding the availability of these vehicle kiosks for your ID and your tag renewals. So that's cool too.
And I found out because I did a renewal at one of those locations, and ironically, you can register in multiple counties.
To do what? To do your tags?
Yeah, because like it asks you, because I was, I thought it was odd, but it asks you what county, and then you had to pick your county, and I was like, oh, cool. So you can actually, like, say you work in Gwinnett, but you live in, well, your county has to be on there, but Fulton County was on there. You work in Gwinnett and you live in Fulton, and you need to take care of you Kroger or whatever. I think you can do it. It actually it lists the counties you can do it at that.
I love that. You know what's crazy about that is because I remember this year, I forgot to do mine. It was very last minute. So my husband was like, you can just go to the, because I thought I had to go into the building.
I think you have to do it before it expired, though. At the
They didn't
machine.
expire.
Okay.
Oh, they hadn't expired, but they was about to. I had about 2 days, and I said, "Oh my God, I forgot to do my license." He's like, "You can go to the kiosk." I'm like, "Where is it?" He said, "At the motor vehicles
Oh, I
building.
was
Just go
talking.
to the side." When I went in, dropped my little license, I was like, "Oh, this is." It was
Well,
really great.
you talking about driver's license?
My tag.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I don't think you can
No,
do
no, no.
that.
You put your you got to put your license in
Yeah,
for your
yeah,
ID. But I had never used one, so I was like, "This is really cool." So I was like, because I was stressing because I was about to be the deadline was about to catch me.
yeah.
But anyway,
I used one and it. I mean, so you didn't notice it actually what county? It didn't automatically do Gwinnett. At least
I didn't pay any attention. I was just trying to get in and out.
I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, okay.
So the surcharge is $27 plus a $3.95 service fee and a 2.25% credit card fee. Everybody gonna get their money, but it's
Everybody.
listen, $27 for my renewal. That's different because in Jersey I pay $70 every year.
Well, isn't it $20 though? If we go to the office, it's $20, right?
I don't know. All I know is I used to pay $70
No.
in Jersey, so that was good for me.
Yeah, that's 27 is a big. I can't even remember how much I paid in Texas. I
I
know
was like,
Texas.
oh, that's it. And then to be able to drive through a window and pay, do you know you would
Texas let you do it online.
you can do it online, but if you miss online, you got to go get in that line. And when I tell you, Derek, nobody like going to motor vehicles in Jersey because it was like an all day. It was like going to buy a new car. You know, you go buy a new car, you be there all day long. Like, why did
You couldn't do it online in Jersey either.
most people don't do it online? They forget. Like,
Can you do it online here, Georgia? I never did
They
it
send the
online.
card out like months before your birthday, and you just fill it out and send it in, and they'll send it back to you.
That's not online.
No. I mean, you can go online and do it. They send you the card, it has a pin on the card,
Oh,
and you can go online and do it, and then they just send it to you.
it'll allow you to do voter registration online.
It should.
That's much easier.
The citizens of Marietta, listen, they want you to mark your calendar for September 24th, which is next Tuesday. The city council is holding a meeting and they want your input. The gathering will take place at 5:15 p.m. in the city council chamber at City Hall located at 205 Lawrence Street. The public is welcome to participate either in person or through digital, which means they're gonna have it's virtual. They want your input though. They want to hear from you. All who will attend will have a chance to peek into the inner workings of their local government with agendas freshly outlined ahead of the deliberation. So you are doing that. Show up on Tuesday, September 24th at 5:15 p.m. or earlier. Don't be late at the State Council Chamber at City Hall located at 205 Lawrence Street in Marietta.
Aren't you participating in a disparity study today?
I will be there at 6 p.m.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. Let me tell you this. I saw this on the news yesterday, and I thought it was so crazy. So there were some robbers in Atlanta. First of all, how did they get in the ceiling? So the lady is in her job, and she's walking. You can see her walking in her job, and you can see her fall out the ceiling. You can see her jumping like hitting the ceiling.
That's wild.
It's still more than $150,000.
And they got away? Oh, they must have ran right by her. I would have let them go too.
She backed up to the side of the wall. I was like, I would have been like, yeah, go ahead, do what y'all gonna do. Just don't hurt me. Go.
I would have ran out with them.
The poor woman was. I said to myself, Lord, I probably would have had a heart attack.
Probably. I would have been no good. No. Was she the owner or she an employee?
I think she was an employee.
Oh yeah, I would have been no good.
Yeah.
I would have been no good.
I think she was an employee, and they dropped from the ceiling. They dropped her. She was walking, and the ceiling stuff fell right down on her head.
Yeah.
And then as she looked up, they fell out. And then she backed over to the side, which is crazy. But they still managed to get away with $150,000.
I would have been no good. I would have been running with them.
They gone now. So I couldn't see whether or not they got the face. I couldn't see that part.
Well, Southeast region landowners are invited to Thursday's conference. So tomorrow, there's the landowners across the Southeast are invited to the Southeast Region Farmers and Landowners Conservation and Outreach Conference. You know, they have a conference for everything. So the USDA, National Resources Conservation Services in Georgia, in collaboration with McIntosh Seed, and that's S period, E period, E period, D period, are hosting this free indoor-outdoor event Thursday, September 19th in Brunswick, Georgia. Some of the things they're going to talk about is urban and climate smart agriculture, USDA disaster preparedness, readiness programs. So I guess that's like when your farm flood, I guess, or fire. So I thought you would call FEMA, but I guess you wouldn't call FEMA. I guess you'll call USDA.
I think it's like, and I guess it depends on how severe the damage is as well.
They got all these letters that I don't know what it means. They got an FSA disaster assistance, RMA insurance disaster assistance, NRCS disaster recovery assistance. I guess if you're in that industry, you know what these letters mean. But yeah, so they'll be talking about that. I never thought about that. I always figured if you didn't have insurance or whatever insurance didn't cover, you would contact FEMA. But I guess the USDA, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
What does that stand for? United States what? What the DA stand for?
Department of Agriculture.
Agriculture, you're right. Hey, beef herd management. We're gonna talk about that. You gotta have some beef herd management. What are oxtails at?
In the store.
Can we get those to go down?
Nope. I mean, it would be great. You know, people.
That's what we're gonna talk about. As a matter of fact, we should go protest. Bring down the price of oxtails.
Yeah, okay. Along with car insurance, please. Let's throw that in there while you're protesting. Oxtails and car insurance.
And then Fort Valley State University Mobile Technology Unit live demonstration. Ooh, I'm interested to see what that's about.
What is it?
Fort Valley State University Mobile Technology Unit live demonstration.
You going there and do on location?
I just want to see what that is. That's tomorrow, though. I don't got enough time. Lunch will be provided at this free event. I might go. It's free. Lunch.
What's that, like an hour and a half away?
Brunswick, ma'am, no.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm about to say Brunswick.
That's about 3.5 hours.
Isn't it? I mean, well, Savannah 5.
Gwinnett is not 5 hours. Why are you saying that?
How far Savannah is?
3.5 hours, 4 hours time.
I mean, I drive the legal speed limit, ma'am.
You drive like Miss Daisy.
Anyway, continue. Continue. That's why your insurance so high.
Right.
You know, you probably had one of those.
That's trying to get you to put that little thing in car so they can track.
Yeah, but you probably got one of them devices in there. They're like, oh no.
If you put this in your car, it makes your car insurance go down. No, thank you, because probably gonna make it go up. So no, thank you. Yeah. Don't be tracking me, tracking my speed.
Also, yeah, I don't like that either, though. I don't like it. It talk about hard stops. It's so sensitive. Mm-hmm. So Governor Kemp, joined by other state officials, convened a roundtable with Georgia's healthcare leaders yesterday to discuss civil litigation policies affecting the state's healthcare sector. Held at Atrium Health in Macon, the event marked the second in a series of 3 roundtables discussion aimed at gathering input from stakeholders before the next legislative session. Participants in the meeting included representatives from the Georgia Hospital Association, Georgia Medical Association, Georgia Healthcare Association. I'm sorry. Why do you have Georgia Hospital Association, Georgia Medical Association, and Georgia Healthcare Association?
Because somebody decided they want to start these associations.
You got 3 associations that seem like they do the same thing.
But they probably do, Derek. But think about that for 1 second. Somebody asked me why is there so many chambers? Because everybody got their own thing.
I mean, that's a little different, but
no, it's not. Think about that. So the organizations are all healthcare, right?
You got hospital, medical, and healthcare.
Somebody said, I'm gonna start the Georgia Women Health Association.
And private healthcare providers. That's crazy.
I'm gonna start the Association of Georgia Women in Health.
I mean, the hospital, okay. The medical and the healthcare.
Somebody, Derek, decided they wanted to start that.
I guess so.
That's it. That's the only reason. You don't need all 3.
That's like having a church, on every corner.
Somebody said, you know what? They're not addressing my needs. I'm gonna start my own.
Well, anyway, so the 3 redundant healthcare association, as well as some providers.
But you don't know if they're redundant.
Well, we don't know that. Yeah, they could be doing different things.
Yeah, they could be doing different things.
We all know they all focusing on health, I guess. They said, so Kemp claims, I'm sorry, let me just read the article. Governor Kemp emphasized that improving healthcare access and affordability has been a cornerstone of his administration. You catch the claim part, right? We are committed to hearing from healthcare practitioners. I can't even say that. Practitioners, yeah, okay, that one. On how the civil litigation climate in our state is impacting their ability to best care for Georgia. Is getting sued too much. His administration is looking to reform options based on feedback from the industry. But if getting sued, I'm assuming you're doing something wrong. Did you hear about the story about Georgia? Person went in for surgery and doctor removed the wrong organ and yeah,
Wow.
I'm sure that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that happens, but I've known people to go in for a broken ankle and then die. So I feel like a lot goes on in those operating rooms that we would never know.
And we won't, and I think that's why it's really important for you to really disclose your medical history, because if you say you don't do something, and I've seen this happen with when my mom used to do it and my uncle. Have you ever had a stroke before? No. Yeah, you have. So if I'm sitting in the room, I'm telling the truth. Do you have this? No, but you do. But for some reason they don't want to say that. And so whenever I'm sitting there, because when my uncle goes to the doctor, right to this day, I'm sitting right there in the room with him, because he gets real smooth, and then he don't want to tell the truth. Are you still smoking?
Nah.
I mean, yes, he is.
He gonna put you out. He gonna say, look.
That's my
He gonna
house.
say, look. I thought he gonna put you out his doctor room. Doctor visit. Hey, look, take off for everything.
I'm sitting right there like I'm not going anywhere. Let me tell you something. This morning,
that's a HIPAA violation.
This morning, yeah. Well, he said I could come in, and I'm gonna sit there. I don't care HIPAA violation. Now I'm sit right there and tell the truth, because they won't do it. It's like, and that's important, because when you say no on your medical registration, they ask you the question. Tell the truth, because they go in there and give you some kind of medication that you're allergic to, then they can't bring it back. So yeah, I'm allergic to morphine. I'm allergic to.
Are you saying that for real?
Yeah.
How you find that?
Because they gave me some, and I just started itching, and everything started weaping up the corner of my eyes, my nose, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is not good." I'm allergic to
so
macadamia nuts.
Oh, you can't eat the nuts?
I used to eat them all the time, Derek. If someone went to Hawaii and brought me some back, and I became
instantly they were macadamia nuts?
I used to love them. I used to go to the store and get them. I remember going to ShopRite one time, and it was $7. Little tiny can about this big, and the girl said to me, she said, "Are they really that good?" I was like, "Yeah." And then one of my friends, when I was working at the hospital, went to Hawaii and brought me back 3 cans, and I ate them, and just.
So you can't eat no nuts, or just those?
Just those. No, I eat cashews all the time. I can't eat macadamia.
All the nuts would be the same. Like nut allergy is a nut allergy.
I don't have I have a macadamia allergy.
Okay. I didn't know that exists.
They do. I found out that I'm allergic to cat hair and some kind of oak tree. I'm like, what?
Oh, okay. Oak tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you're allergic to?
I'm just letting you know, so just in case, I can't answer for myself.
Hey, look, man, she allergic to some nuts. I don't know what type.
We are
nuts away.
We are on a live show right now that's supposed to be professional.
We're gonna tell Diddy to stay away.
Just in case people are watching, they're supposed to be professional.
Oh God. Okay, you're right. Yes.
By now you probably figured out we are not. Somebody just walked past.
I don't know what I'm allergic to. I'm not allergic to.
I didn't think I was allergic to morphine until they gave it to me. And I used to love macadamias. Now I don't mess around.
I used to think I was allergic to aspirin.
Aspirin?
Yeah, I took some aspirin one time when I was younger, and I'm trying to remember what happened. But for the longest, they used to say I was allergic to aspirin, but then kind of find out either if I was or not anymore, because the doctor told me to take some aspirin.
Yeah. So y'all see me in the street and something is happening, and an ambulance have to pull up. I done told all my business right here live.
Don't give her no morphine and stay away from the macadamians.
Yep. And don't let no cat run by, and don't make sure she's not by an oak tree. Yeah. All of that. Moving from that tree right there. Lean against the tree. No, don't lean against that tree.
Is that an oak?
It's oak.
Put up against the pine.
Yeah, but it's crazy. It is it's so funny there because I told Derek, I think I tell too much stuff on the show. I think I'm just not that polished.
I don't have that problem because I didn't tell anybody about that, right? Oh, never mind. Joking. But yeah, I'm gonna show you this video, but this definitely had nothing to do with it, so we're gonna move on. But I'm gonna show you this video. That's all I'm gonna tell you about that.
TikTok moment.
It's either TikTok or Facebook, but it's a comedian, and I ain't gonna say his name because we don't do free publicity. But it's a comedian, and when I say that commercial had me rolling, I mean that video had me dying, and
that's all I go to TikTok for, to laugh, because I laugh so hard on TikTok. I mean, my nephew, because he likes comedy. Like, he's been liking comedy since I can remember.
Talk about the football player?
Yeah, no, the coach.
The coach.
The coach. So he loves to laugh. So 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, me and him texting each other jokes, because I'm talking about tears coming down my face. I'm laughing. So that's what I go to. Whenever I need a good laugh, I just go to TikTok, because somebody on TikTok is doing something crazy. Right. To the point where I'm sitting there with tears rolling down my face, dying.
What's that lady name? Ain't Patty or something? Listen.
Yeah, I know somebody talk like that for real.
Well, the reason why I mentioned football, because it's a great segue. So, a Georgia high school running back breaks 49-year-old record.
Nice.
Yeah, Coffee's Tyrone Woodgate rushed for 278 yards in a 27-14 win over Gaston County last week. That's a lot of yards. That's almost 300 yards. So it's been 49 years since Mike Worth set Coffee High School's single game rushing record of 262 yards. That was in 1975, and nearly 50 years later, Worth's single game record has finally been broken. Coffee running back Tyrese Woodgate rushed for 278 yards. Wow.
I wonder how many scholarships he got, how many offers.
Well, if he didn't have it, it don't say what he is. It don't say.
Oh God, if he's not even a senior, Gino doing that. If he's breaking records like that as a sophomore or freshman, he's killing the game. But I'm sure
it doesn't say what what he is. He played last year, so it say, oh no, yeah, that's one record down by Wood. If he keeps up the current pace he's at, he'll be in line for another one. Oh yeah, so last year, yeah. So it don't say what.
Yeah, if he probably has offers though, because my nephew, the one that is in high school, he started getting offers in 9th grade, but he had about 12 offers as a freshman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he had like about 26 offers.
My thing is, what's the purpose of offering them
that early?
Because anything can happen between.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, he's a senior class of 2025. So
right. Okay. So yeah. So
he got some offers.
He had all those offers, and I said the exact same thing. Like, what's the difference? Because I've seen the one that coaches college right now, he had 26. He had nothing. He had 23. He had a bunch of offers. Goes to Vanderbilt, because that's what. And the coach flew like on a private jet to Jersey. They talked to the family. Gets to Vanderbilt, and Penn State offers him a position. He leaves. Mm-hmm. So had he been hating another year in school, that offer would have been nothing, because the new staff coming in, they decided to with this kid.
That's why I don't understand. I mean, it's good to have them on your radar at freshman, sophomore, even junior year, but to make them an offer, no. You say that because I mean they can have an outstanding freshman year and then all of a sudden ACL gone.
It just sounds good. It sounds good to other schools it starts to other schools to look at you. Because now they're saying, let me see why such and such is making this offer. That's why it's such a public thing. It's like marketing. It's like branding. Like for those kids, they are, especially the ones who are like really serious about football. Like that's like branding for them. Like that's the first. My nephew, the baby one now that's about to go off to college in December. He got a whole team of people following him around doing a documentary on his YouTube channel.
I wish he had a NIL. What's up with that?
That's not an NIL deal.
Oh, okay.
He got an NIL deal. Like that he did. So yeah, he got an NIL deal and a car.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I like that because again, you never know. You know how many almost greats never made it because they got
Yeah.
injured in high school and
Yep.
college. Same thing with basketball. You know how many people that was the next Michael Jordan, was better than Michael Jordan, but never made it out of high school and college. But yet the high schools and college made all this money and all this, revenue off of their likeness and their image and their name.
Yeah.
So I love it. I
I do
think it's
too.
great.
That's why I was so upset when I heard that the Georgia Department of
Bunch of haters,
whatever
bunch of haters.
haters, like, why are y'all trying to block that? Like, these kids were really.
Was it
and
Georgia High School Association?
When you
or
see
something?
them kids going out there and it's 99 degrees and they're out there practicing, you don't think they deserve some kind of something for that? It's 99 degrees out there. And so they're doing this in high school religiously. And if they got a football coach that loves football and care, like my brother does, like he lived from the day he started coaching, his family knew, oh, it's football season. We ain't gonna see daddy till this time of the night. They knew that.
You know what sucks though? Coaches can't get no NIL.
They can't. And let me tell you something. So when I go to them games, I told y'all, when I go to them games and I know my brother's out there on Sunday on the field because he goes on Sundays. The kids got to come to the field on Sundays. That's why they deserve, like, to be able to get to. They never make
I can't come, coach. I gotta go to church.
He's taking the church, Jack.
Oh.
He run all over the My brother, when I tell you die hard, but they go to church. He'll take him to church.
My mama said I can't go to church. We ate this.
All that kind of stuff. He has done all of that stuff. I love the fact that they get NIL.
That's cool.
And my little man, now he got a little camera crew following him around. I have to look at the YouTube channel. They have to listen to me. Bruh, you about to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know you start monetizing it, right? Yeah, what that mean? This is what it means. I don't look at it, they just getting views. I'm like, he probably 1,000 right now.
Is it views or subscribers? Yeah.
He was at 784 a couple of weeks ago. He's only been on there like maybe a month, maybe a month and a couple of weeks. That's hard for me to get 1,000 subscribers on the channel.
What's that guy that came out of Collins Hill that went to the pros? Travis Hunter.
He did his thing.
No, don't he play for Colorado?
Colorado.
Yeah, that's okay.
Weekend he did his thing too.
Yeah. So, all right.
Going straight to the NFL.
Yeah.
Deion's sons.
I don't know if I like the NBA just put that in place. I think they did it right after LeBron. The age limit that you had to be I want to say 19, 20 now.
Yeah, they are though, because he's
like that. I mean,
they should finish our college.
I mean, no, I mean, let's go back to NBA. Some of the greatest NBA players came straight out of high school. Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett.
So you saying they should drop the age limit? That's what you're saying?
They should drop. I mean, I think at least 18.
Well, I think right now, I feel like they need to go in there and get that experience. I feel like they need to have the option to get the education.
Again, but Kobe Bryant,
Kevin
Garnett, LeBron James.
But some of those guys, a lot of those guys, they did come out early and then they kind of floundered later. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the high school picks, though, if you come out of high school, I mean, the baseball sign people. Yeah, the major league still sign people out of high school. They the only ones I think that don't have that age limit because basketball did it. Football first you had to football. I think always had to have an age limit. You had to do at least 2 years before you can go to the NFL. And now the NBA they did that 1 year, so that's why a lot of people do that as they say one and done.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it don't matter now because of NIL, but it mattered back then because that 1 year I could get injured. Now I just blew my whole life career goal. But some of the greatest players in the past 20 years, 20, 30 years.
Past the age limit.
Came out of high school.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the fact that they got options. So
you don't think if your nephew could get drafted straight out of high school to an NFL team, you don't think he would take that opportunity?
My brother wouldn't let him. My brother put him back a year when they moved to Georgia. I said, why are you doing that? He did both of them like that. He's not mature enough yet. He wouldn't let him do that. I know he wouldn't. Man. When he moved to Georgia, and Jalen came, he should have been I think a freshman or a sophomore in high school, put him back a year. Say he wasn't mature enough. I know he wouldn't let him do that. He put Trey back. Trey was smart. Trey got skipped in school
Just to be put back.
just to be put back.
See, that's not fair.
He did it though. He's like, he's not mature enough. But he did it for football. He didn't do it because Trey wasn't mature enough in school. He wasn't mature enough for football. So when he started playing high school football, he stayed back 1 year and he got skipped ahead. And then my brother skipped him right back. So I
Wow.
knew he wouldn't do.
Yeah. Well, now we're in an era with.
I gotta tell Trey that because Trey hates schoolwork. And he did get skipped in school, which is hilarious. He hates schoolwork.
Well, he had an extra. He had an extra year. Well, I
He
guess
did.
not really, because if he got skipped, he didn't got skipped, pushed back. He
Yeah.
just graduated at the time he was supposed to graduate.
Yep. Yep.
That's true too, though, because people skip and then they graduate high school at 16, 14. You're not really ready for life.
He was like, he's not ready. He needs
What
to
do you do? Like, what do you do in those 2-3 years? If you graduated high school at 15 and 16, what are you doing?
See, even with that, I said to my brother, don't you think that's gonna like make him feel bad? All his friends is leaving him behind. He's like, they be all right. And they were fine.
I
Like
guess you
they
take online classes, I guess.
nah, they stayed back and went back to school with the next class. And they were fine. Like it didn't bother that would have bothered me.
It would have bothered me too, especially if I talking about, I'm making fun of them being that
Right.
I'm their age, but I'm a grade higher,
Right.
and then come back next year. Oh, you with us, huh?
And they if it bothered them, they didn't talk about it. And I think that they didn't talk about it because they knew the reason behind it, right? The reason
Right.
was you're not mature enough for football right now to be on that level. So we're gonna put you back. So when my brother moved to Georgia and he put Jalen back, I'm like, okay, he's doing it again because he did it for Trey. So the only person that didn't get put back was Jazz, and she's super smart. So she ran track, but he didn't put it back.
Well, one last story since we're talking about schools and high school or whatever. As we know, it's been 2 weeks since the school shooting in Winder, Georgia. The Georgia Speaker of the House to push for more school safety. Since then, we'll see how that turns out. On September 10th, parents began receiving. Nope, not talking about that. Georgia Speaker of the House, Joe Burns, released a statement on his Facebook page saying he hopes to add more policies to keep students safe, including mandatory participation in statewide student mental health and behavior monitoring services that foster interagency communication between the school system, behavioral health professionals, and law enforcement. But they knew about him. That's the part that I can't.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, what more could have been done other than the fact that of him being put into an institution or the dumb parent without buying a gun? But it's like they knew about it. They did that. The police were called.
Yeah.
DFACs were called. GBI was called. Anyway, expanding access to mental health for every Georgian, particularly our teens and young adults in schools across the state. Evaluate new systems and technologies that may be utilized to detect the presence of firearms before they enter the school building. That'd be cool. That'd be kind of like, like how you got the Terminator. Now you remember RoboCop? You can see stuff as they come in. Increase penalties for making terroristic threats in our schools. Make it clear that here in Georgia, threats of violence against our students will not be tolerated and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Reintroduce legislation that incentivize safe storage and encourage law-abiding citizens to properly secure their firearms and obtain gun safety training. Now, you just signed the law that got rid of the gun safety training requirement to get a gun. You had to get a license. You just got rid of that. It's like they making laws to make a law against the law that just made.
That's because if they hadn't listened. See, here's the thing, Derek. It hadn't happened to us just yet, or it hadn't
Not the
happened.
first school shooting in Georgia.
Well, it's not. It wasn't big news. You know what I mean? Now it's like we've been talking about these gun safety laws and why we need them in place, and people still to this day feel like we don't need gun safety laws. What we need is we need gun safety laws. And I get it. I got a gun. all of us. But we still need gun safety laws. Kind of like what Thomas said. Good morning. Kind of like what Thomas said. Both me and Tim got
Well,
guns, but we still need gun safety laws.
actually, they had I didn't know that. Only one I remember was Columbine, but they had a shooting in '99. I don't know if that was the first one, but that's the one I remember.
Anyway, Alpharetta says right now the U.S. military is doing some trainings around the city, so don't be alarmed. It's not in response to anything that's happening in the world right now. They're just doing some training. I know people wondering why they have all these military planes and helicopters and all that stuff. That's because they're doing training. Now, why are they doing training? I don't know. How often do they do training? That's the question, right? So they said it's not in response to anything.
Where is this at?
In Alpharetta. It says not in response to any current world events. However, they're
The
doing
military is training in Alpharetta.
yes. The Alpharetta says the U.S. military is training around the city this week. So people don't be alarmed. It's not in response to any current world events. Now, I'm just saying, I don't know. Now I would ask myself,
What they training for?
what they training for?
I mean,
how often do they train? Is it all those things they just happen to be training?
I mean, but no, what they say. I mean, you as the doomsday prepper, if you stay ready, you'll have to get ready.
That's right. I ain't mad at them now.
So they just staying ready.
Listen, I am not mad at them, but I tell you right now, my antennas would be like, now, I'm a doomsday. Why are they training in Alpharetta?
I mean, well, they gotta train somewhere.
Yeah, Derek, but he training.
But what military bases around here, around Alpharetta? That seems like a good distance to drive.
The only one that's over there is Dobbs, and that's in Marietta. So that's kind of close.
And that's Air Force base.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Who training? Is it Air Force?
They just said military.
They military? All of them.
All of them.
Oh yeah.
They stabilizing right now. No, I'm just listen. I don't know that. I'm just saying that.
That is interesting. But you gotta train somewhere though. You gotta train.
You I just feel like that's a little suspect. So
you think so?
Yes.
You don't think it's really training?
Yeah, I think it's really training to be prepared. So you ain't got to get ready when you're ready.
Why Alpharetta though?
Because they probably training other places too. They're just not paying any attention. Alpharetta is not one of them because Alpharetta is real laid back and it's like foo and and they probably wondering what is happening. Well, this is what's happening. So we don't want to alarm anybody, but I would definitely
I wonder what does that training look like? Will it be some booms?
I don't know, but if it were me, I would be definitely alarmed.
Would be sitting there watching?
Yeah, I want to see what they're doing. But I'd definitely be like, why y'all do? I asked him. So what's this for again?
Broadcasting live. Like, man, we don't get out here. This is a security.
No, I wouldn't do that now.
This is a security area.
Hey, listen, the 92nd annual North Georgia State Fair will return to Jim R. Miller Park Thursday. Yes, it's happening tomorrow. The fair presented by Superior Plumbing will run from Thursday through Sunday, September the 29th at the park located at Callaway Road in Marietta. So yes, the fair is happening. Speaking of fairs, if you can't get to Marietta, right here in our own backyard in Gwinnett County at the Gwinnett County Fairgrounds, the fair is going on, and I want to say it ends on Sunday. So if you have not gone yet, my baby went. She said, I had so much fun. Her mama went down the sliding board and slid her arm up. Like, what possessed you to get on the sliding board?
Can you slit your arm up? What's a sliding board?
What kind of giant sliding board they have at the fair? So my daughter goes down the sliding board. Now she got this big bruise. All the white meat was showing. She said she was coming down the slide so fast. So this man said she got in there like, you was going kind of fast, weren't you? So she said she think it's the weight limit. Like for the kid, it's easy. She said she was bouncing up there. She had me crying. She said she was bouncing up coming down the slide. Oh my God, that was so funny. Anyway.
Should have thought about that.
You might know what deal on that slide if you go to the Gwinnett County Fair, because my daughter said she not only did she come down bouncing high and fast, she also done skint the arm up, so she got to put peroxide and all this stuff on herself. So two fairs.
I swear, it seems like you got to get older and older to be a senior. Why you got to be 65 to get a senior discount?
Because they don't want to give you nothing. You don't know.
I thought 55 was the limit. Not 65, huh? They added 10 more years.
Listen, they don't want to give you anything. Had you not realized that by now, they won't give you nothing. If they could give you nothing, you would get nothing.
I guess we might go.
Screw seniors, that's what they're saying. We don't care about you guys.
No, stop it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Stop it. We might go Sunday. Sunday or Saturday.
Seniors. We don't give a crap about you guys.
You know,
All
she
right,
she
that's all the
said
news
that,
I
but she
got.
can
You got
say it.
something else?
She can say that because she's a senior. So
I am, and thank God for that.
right, some people don't make it that
Some
long.
people don't make it. Listen, I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid to talk about my blessings. That is a blessing to be here to, with my babies and my husband and my brother, my nephews.
Babies, how many
Praying that I get to see Jalen go pro, get to see my daughter get married, get to see
how
my
many babies you got?
sugar baby and Dr. They're my
I'm
babies.
just making sure. Make sure you ain't had
I got two.
no
My
secrets.
daughter and my granddaughter. Those are my babies.
You say you want to wait till you want to be around. She get mad.
Her get
tell her she
married.
need to hurry up.
Trey get married. Jalen go to the NFL. Sugar baby go to space. All of that.
Oh, baby, you're gonna be old by that time.
I am because I'm into longevity.
You're gonna be Jimmy Carter,
That's why I be outside zenning because I'm into longevity.
zenning
With my
and
feet on the ground
choking on the sage.
and my knee hurting still.
Oh,
I figure that part out.
have you gone to the doctor?
No, I went
Have you
outside
gone
and
to?
I went outside and put my feet on the ground so that the energy of the
It
earth.
ain't working.
Listen to me. I'm here, aren't I? I went outside and put my feet on the ground so the energy of the earth can draw the inflammation out of my body.
So you mentioned the Bible earlier. You know where it says something about faith without works is dead, right?
I have faith.
You know,
That's why I go to the doctor.
I'm just saying you saying that I'm gonna get better without seeking treatment is
A lot of faith.
like faith without works.
Now, I did do the work. You did not hear what I just said.
Okay, you right.
I went outside and I put my feet on the
put your foot
ground.
on the ground. I'm gonna do the same thing. No more diabetes.
You should. But you're not a believer, so it won't work for you. It only works for believers, Derek.
Yeah, same thing with voodoo.
Who?
And we'll be back.
With what?
Voodoo.
See, wrong. Wrong. That's what's wrong
You
with
did
voodoo.
it. Oh, okay, go to commercial.
Hold on a second. All these anomalies and these things in the world, nobody understands.
You're
We're
right.
going to a commercial. We'll be
We'll be
right back.
Words of inspiration.
Words of inspiration.
Hey there, creative souls. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and join a community that truly gets you? Welcome to the Indie Creative Collective. Imagine a vibrant space where podcasters, musicians, video creators, writers, filmmakers, and so many more come together. This isn't just any group, it's a free, membership-based collective that meets monthly, offering a treasure trove of opportunities for collaboration and exchange. Here, passion is the driving force. Every member is deeply committed to their craft and keen on monetizing their skills. Picture this. Each gathering is a stage where you can present your current projects, showcase your ongoing work, get constructive feedback, and elevate your art to new heights. But that's not all. These meetings are a goldmine of industry insights. We share what trends are making waves and which practices to steer clear of. This open exchange ensures that you're always in the loop with the latest knowledge and best practices in your field. The Indie Creative Collective is more than just a network. It's a breeding ground for innovation, a support system for creatives striving to make a living from their art, and a hub for like-minded individuals to connect and create together. Whether you're an established creative or just starting out, this collective is the perfect place to find inspiration, enhance your skills, and connect with fellow creatives committed to turning their artistic endeavors into profitable ventures. So what are you waiting for? Join the Indie Creative Collective today and embark on a journey of creativity, collaboration, and success. Stay creative, my friends.
Welcome back. All right, let's jump into our word of encouragement. I have a word today. If you're looking for some, anyway. Good morning, Jordan. It's Wednesday, hump day, and you've made it halfway through the week. Now it's time to pause, take a deep breath, and celebrate your progress. You got this. This week in sight. We might be going to the fair, but there's still plenty of time to accomplish great things today. Keep pushing forward with determination, and let's make this Wednesday one filled with positivity and purpose. Stay strong and finish the week on a high note. Today is my daughter's homecoming game. We're gonna be there today. And then Michael's homecoming game is Friday, so we're going to that as well. We gotta enjoy these moments. It's my baby's last year in school. I'm trying not to cry.
He about to cry. Look at him, y'all.
It's his last year in school, man. Boy, man, they say teenage years are rough. Boy, let me tell you.
They are rough. Listen, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for all the ones who showed us some love this morning. We'll be back again. Hey, be sure to connect with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and Instagram, wherever you're watching the show. Connect with us, subscribe to the show, follow the show, do all of those great things, and share the show with your friends. Be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to and watching Good Morning Georgia. To become an affiliate partner to report on what's happening in your community, leave us a message by going to www.goodmorninggeorgia.org. Be sure to subscribe to the show and share it with a friend. Do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/@Good Morning Georgia today.